quick one today. Although Greg did get a whole lot more work done this week. That doesn't always mean that there's a whole lot that needs to be tested. So, let's go through the changelog here in a minute when I make sure everybody's here. Or, well, you know, at least Greg. I can see that everything is live like it's supposed to be. Well, maybe. There we go. Alright, so we're definitely live. Although... some reason... making every one of my streams not monetized. What assholes? I'll figure out how to fix this. Alright, so close that. Alright, so let's go over to changelog now that I got that out of the way. So it says it's been over a year since Greg ran at full energy due to asthma. I'm glad that my motivation is finally back in full capacity, regardless of which project I'm working on. Like, look at all this crap I got done this week. I actually did things, and instead of spending half the day in bed and working only on 1 or 2 days a week, instead of almost every day now. And yeah, I know what you mean, Greg. My asthma has been kicking my ass this year too. I haven't had to deal with my asthma in quite a while, and this year it's just been beating the hell out of me. Alright, so we did 3 combats this week, which we're not testing because he already took care of it, and we don't have those mods in here. So the Electric Age mod had some work done item-wise. He still needs to test the power system. I have never messed with the power system of the Electrical Age mod. We had it in Thylecraft GT5, but I never touched it. I hate those little mite things that drop dust into your when you kill them. It seems like a cheap way of getting resources. So I've never put it in one of my packs. Then there's Rotary Craft Dry Ice can be made with the freezer now. I didn't even know Rotary Craft had dry ice. And then third off is Reactor Craft fluorite crystals are now ore dictionaried by color and properly compatible in recipes if that matters to anyone. I don't understand the whole rainbow fluorite thing. I always set it to only have one color so it's not filling up my inventory with a bunch of different colored ones. But I've never gotten that far into Reactor Craft anyways. I'm supposed to be doing Reactor Craft here sometime, but I haven't gotten around to it. And then there is an improvement made for anybody that takes a mod out of their mod pack after they've been playing for a while. It says there's now code in place to make sure or dicted items from other mods are not deleted from GT6 storages, aka mass storages, compartment drawers, advanced crafting tables, chests, etc. Not the player's inventory, and I don't think this has to do with any other like a vanilla chest or anything like that. It's only GT storage things. Should you uninstall those other mods, this will fix the underlying issue of mandatory unification for certain badly written mods, killing your well-earned items when you uninstall them. All right, and the next one we've already tested. I tested this one earlier in the week for Greg to make sure it was working correctly, and that is if you were throwing too many things into the Crucible at one time, things were getting deleted. There was an issue reported that somebody threw in 6 blocks of graphite and it deleted them, but if he only threw in 3, it didn't. And we figured out it was somewhere between 4 and 5 that the mistake was happening, and that has been fixed and tested, and everything's working so far with the multi-block Crucible better. Let's see. Yep, that was definitely this week. I know it was really early this week that we did it. Let's see. Change crucibles in Galacticraft planets now require oxygen above them in order to be able to get air from KU to make steel. That is a very good change. We haven't been to space yet, amazingly. I actually have it on the list. Crazy's supposed to be making the space stuff. I think that's what I have on the list is make space stuff. Where is it? On this one? Yeah, right there. Shit to go to the moon. So I will take a crucible up there and try it out when we actually go and get a airlock up there. Let's see. Okay, so rubies now don't look like rubies anymore. Rubies now look like sapphires, except it looks like every color of sapphire but blue, because for some reason I at least have this diamond shaped fucking sapphire, which I hate. I like the sapphire look, but for some reason I got this weird diamond shaped one. I don't know what mod it is that does that. Galaxy Space. Well, fuck them. But now rubies look like that as well, since ruby is technically a red sapphire. That'll make it more or less confusing to people knowing it's a sapphire. Or at least that's his idea behind it here. So it says ruby now uses the same texture set that sapphires have to make more clear that rubies are technically sapphires, and so they are less confused. And of course, he thought about fool's rubies as well. And then next is he made glass-alike gems now use a slime ball-alike pearly texture. I still don't think I know how to get a glass gem. Let's see if we can find it in here. There it is. There's the glass crystal. And I still don't think I know how to get this thing. Because you can't get a flawless glass crystal. Oh, Jasper is a glass one? Well, I have Jasper. Right there, red Jasper. So yeah, and it now looks like a ball, a slime ball. It's red. Okay. I didn't realize Jasper was one of them. All right, and next is coal, charcoal, coke, etc. bricks have been added. So basically, like a brisket. There it is, coal brick. So you can just put a coal item and shapelessly craft it into a brick. Really? Did you know that was going to be a intended thing that happens? That you can now cook coal? That actually might be an issue right there. I don't know if you can block that, Greg. Can you block graphite and charcoal and coke being turned into a coal brick in the immersive engineering arc furnace? There's not really a reason you'd want to, especially the coke one. That would suck if you turned your coke into it. But since dark ash and regular ash doesn't really matter anymore, they're both pretty much useless. It doesn't really matter that you do it, but that's just fucking funny. You can use a generifier to do it. Now, let's see. Should have some coal over here in storage. You can't? Okay. You can turn them back to gems as well. Okay. Alright, so coal. There we go. It has to be in that bottom corner. And the one thing that is added we ain't got to yet, which Greg's takes over the stacks on stacks. I got to take that out. Good thing there isn't a bug with that. That time it didn't switch. That's the stack on stacks version. I wanted to talk about that before I actually took it out. We're going to be taking out stacks on stacks this week, so anybody that has it, before you update, make sure you pick up any of them. Yeah, it's very inconsistent. I'm not sure why. It was kind of nice that it was switching. Now, the nice thing about this for anybody that plays like 112, a lot of mods, or at least a few mods I've seen, have added small coal, small charcoal, so you can only do one item per coal, and there's supposed to be, let's see, there we go, coal pellets, and there should be coal chunks as well. So you can now break your coal down to a pellet size rather than having to break it down to dust to do that. So you can have more of a consistent, or not consistent. So you're using only as much coal as you need to. And because it works that way, you can save them in a storage just like you can any other ingot. So if you put it in there as a nugget, it will take any ingots that you put in and take it back out. Note on coal pellets, they are 1/9, not 1/8 of a burn. So you can't smelt a full thing with a pellet, but you can smelt 2 things with the chunk. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. So yeah, so you wouldn't want to do just one because that would be wasteful. So chunks would be better than the pellets. Okay. Now, where is the coal coke brick? So you can do the bricks in the coke oven. Now, it doesn't look like there's a way of making the coal coke brick without making the coal brick first. So that looks like the only way to get the coal coke brick is from the coke oven. Though GT6 burning boxes, the pellets might be more useful, of course. Oh yeah, they'll be really nice for when you're doing the crucible. So you can get real small burns. Good morning, Crazy, and hi, Loot. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see. Coal, charcoal, coke, etc. bricks. They are ingots, meaning nuggets and chunks also exist for them, meaning better fuel regulation. Vanilla coal and charcoal can easily be handcrafted to the more shapely bricks. And then the next one is what we were just showing, which is iron or ingots can be placed on the ground, though that is the... See, now they're not switching, Greg. What the fuck? Huh. That kind of stinks. I gotta use a GregTech tool to pick them up, or else it hurts me because of punch me not. I don't have that problem with GregTech. There we go. That did it. Which I think they look really nice. I love the way you did this, Greg. And luckily with this one, it doesn't. Now, here's an... Alright, that's one thing I don't like. Is I can't keep taking... You stack these in weird ways? How did I get that one over there? Oh, I just started a second stack on top of it. So you always have to use an empty hand. And then it'll stack back. And then if you want to put it down... Holy crap, that took everything. That looked weird for a second. Okay, so if you want to put one at a time, you gotta have just one in your hand. Okay, so it's very different than the way TFC did it, and which TFC's was not the greatest. And it's different than the way Stacks on Stacks did it. Let's see here. If I take this, I can easily pick up the whole stack by mining it out of there. Now, I think I can punch it out too. Whoa. I hope one of them doesn't exist. Luckily, I'm getting rid of one of the two mods. Or, yeah, one of them two. Getting rid of Stacks on Stacks, so it won't be an issue. But I want to see if I actually duplicated my... No, it actually did not duplicate. It duplicated one copper. Somehow I had one extra. No, I didn't actually have that one. It was an inventory thing. That one actually didn't exist. Huh. That was weird. Alright. Well, like I said, Stacks on Stacks will be taking out. For anybody that's used to Stacks on Stacks, this does not work with items or dusts. It's only ingots and plates. Let's grab some plates here. There you go. Ah, they got the crappy texture. Man, I hate that texture. And you can do gem plates as well. Although I don't think I have any gem plates in here. No. But they work exactly the same. Right-click my stack with your food item. Okay. And then right-click it. Okay, so it doesn't have to be an open hand. It just has to be something other than the plate. Okay. And you shift-click to put it down. The first one. And then you can punch harvest it. There we go. All right. That works. So, like I said, for GT Adventure, GT6 Adventure, we're going to take Stacks on Stacks out, which I do believe I need to go over to CM's place because I think he's got some ingots stacked up there, so I need to venture over there after we get done today and pick them up before I take that out. Let's see, and then he added the 9 colors of fluorite as well as the 6 colors of aventurine. What the fuck is aventurine, Greg? So this is aventurine. There's brown. Where's the actual? There we go. Brown, yellow, green, black, blue, and red. And it's just silicon dioxide, so it's a glass. Let's see. What is the... It's a tool quality of 2, speed of 7, durability is 256, and the enchantment is an implosion. You can use it like Jasper for flint and tinder. Ooh. Well, that's a nice thing to have it for. Alright. Let's see. And then we have... I could never spell fluorite right. How the hell do you spell that? F-L... Why is this not showing up? Did you not spell it right, or am I still not looking? F-L-U-O. Yeah. Can't spell. Alright, so there is red fluorite, pink fluorite, blue, green, black, white, yellow, orange, magenta, and regular. And we can actually make them into ingots. Didn't know you could cook fluorite. Melting point of 1633. Boils at 3266. Alright. And it says it's calcium ferrite. Fluorite. So can we take that? Still got the mixing recipe to make hydrogen fluorite. We can make it into a gem. But there's no way of getting the calcium out of it if you really wanted to. I don't know why the hell you'd want to. Hell needs calcium. Yes, the same CaF2 is used for aluminum processing. Yeah. Ah, good old pineapple slices. Gotta love them. Alright, and then the last thing for this week is a milky quartz rock layer. Purpose being a surface level quartz ore, so you don't need to go to the nether. Totally not, because rock hounding has that quartz type, and I did not add a surface quartz yet. Quartzite does not count. Alright, so spell it right, dumbass. Alright, so there's the milky quartz. And where is the milky? There we go. There's the milky quartz ore that you would find in the world. Brushes down, it's considered dense. So you get 4 milky quartz per. And it only gives milky quartz in the sluice. And then you should be able to sift it and get milky quartz and quartz dust. And it should just be silicon dioxide. So no breaking it down. You can just cook it. Okay. I can't go find it in the world. It would take me forever to get somewhere. I can start a new world if you guys want to see it. But Or I can, cheat in a block of it, but it's just a white freaking ore. But this world is so damn big, it would take me forever to find a new area. Alright, so unless there's something I don't know of, that's it for testing. Because that is our changelog. I do like the fact that there's milky quartz now in the overworld. Because that's quite nice to have a... you can use this, right, for... like comparators and shit. There's a quartz crucible. Well, we had a quartz crucible. Duh. Got. Alright, so it can be used in the giveaway Got tool quality of 1. Alright, we can use it for comparators. So you won't have to go to the nether to get a comparator or set up sifting of gravel. But I think you could use this for... does this even have a... This one doesn't even have a gem version, does it? Yeah, quartzite doesn't even have a gem version. So this actually gives you a gem that you can use without going to the overworld. Comparators, yes, though I didn't add the decorative quartz stuff, yes. Okay. Alright, well, that is it for testing this week. Sorry it was short and sweet, but it's what happens when Greg does a lot of combat stuff. Not a whole lot to test. I'm going to take care of making sure everywhere on the servers got their stuff picked up and wait for the update to pop, and then I will get the new update for the mod pack out. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know either in the comments or stop by our Discord. You can also go and ask Greg directly in his IRC channel. If there's any question I can't answer, I'll take them to Greg and get an answer for you and let you know. I think that's about it. Have a good one. And, and since the update was today instead of Monday, Surviving GT6 should be on Tuesday this week instead of Wednesday, because I have an extra day there. So you should have Tuesday and Thursday instead of Wednesday and Thursday this week. Have a good one, guys.